Dickens has an awful lot to do with our modern Christmas celebration. A lot of people consider him the father of Christmas. All right, now Dickens is an amazingly gifted writer who has a faculty of transference. He turns his own experiences and suffering into characters and stories. His inner pain, his emotional distress, the weighing of his soul is turned into fables and fantasies. His characters come alive, both to him and to us. He vividly creates his own world, and the characters become real. They stay with the reader. We lose ourselves within the pages of his books. He has a fantastic capacity for weaving reality and fiction. Now, ghost stories, according to Dickens, are especially appropriate for the Christmas season. Of course, The Christmas Carol, written in 1843, is an enormous success, but he also has another Christmas book that is far less known. It's called The Haunted Man and the Ghost's Bargain. This is around 1848. It's a type of moral fable. A specter or ghost gives the gift of forgetfulness for all past grievances. And the loss of memory turns out to be a curse, not a gift, because it makes people inhuman. They have no ties or connections to other people, and there's no capacity for forgiveness. Now, this element of the grotesque, which Dickens uses for both comic and chilling effect, is a natural device for the writer. All right, so he basically invents this ghost story, Christmas ghost story genre, and it becomes very, very popular with Victorian readers. He encourages other writers to produce ghost stories for the holiday season, such as Lord Lytton, Elizabeth Gaskell, and Wilkie Collins. That's just a few examples. Now, let me get back to A Christmas Carol. The book is a powerful tale that took 6 weeks to compose and has achieved a kind of immortality. Now, the book is born from the conditions of his own time. Dickens merges his public concerns with his private fantasies. Christmas binds humanity to itself, according to Dickens. The parties, the dancing, the mercy, the love involved in the seasonal spirit. This is, in fact, a modern fairy tale because Scrooge has a moral or spiritual regeneration through supernatural agencies. Scrooge is changed as a human being by divine intervention. The book features amazingly powerful imagery. I mean, it's stuff that just stays in your mind. You have those flying nocturnal journeys with the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. And I think there's unforgettable sequences. I mean, think about the miserable childlike figures of ignorance and want that are shivering beneath the long robes of the ghost of Christmas present. It's just an amazing, amazing book that just stays in the mind. Now, the theme, the major theme of A Christmas Carol is essentially miserliness is a vice and generosity is a virtue. Money, or the lack of it, greed, plays a major, major part in the storytelling surrounding A Christmas Carol. Money, how people obtain it, how it can exert power over others, how money can become an aspect of cruelty, how money can destroy a family, how the want of money, the lack of it, is oppressive. So greed is essentially a type of curse, a form of human alienation. Now, A Christmas Carol, when it's published, becomes amazingly popular. Dickens becomes the ultimate rock star of the Victorian age. He spends the next 30 years touring all over Europe. He even tours the United States in 1869/1870. And he reads A Christmas Carol, sold-out crowds. People line up for hours waiting for a glimpse of this literary superstar. A Christmas Carol becomes a type of sacred text for the modern or contemporary Christmas celebration. And Christmas stories or books become an important part of Dickens' work. Now, I want to get just a moment into the many film versions of A Christmas Carol. The tale of the penny-pinching, holiday-hating Scrooge, who spends a frightful, revealing evening with a trio of ghosts and is dramatically transformed by his experience. Now, there's a 1930